Hello, Kitsap nonprofit superheroes. It's Ani once again, and I am giving you another tutorial on the wonderful changes that we have made to the Kitsap Great Give website. If you watched the last tutorial I sent you, it talked about fundraising pages, the new and awesome thing that we have for you guys, and reviewed pre-scheduled giving a little bit. So now that the pre-scheduled giving's been going for a couple of days, we're getting some donations coming in. They're being pre-scheduled. It's very exciting. You've got your fundraiser pages set up. Several of you have done that, and donations are already starting to come in. So now you're probably wondering, how do I see these donations that have been pre-scheduled? How do I see the ones that are being processed with the fundraisers? And where do I get my embed code? Everyone's anxious about the embed code. Well, I'm going to tell you right now. So we'll start with the pre-scheduled giving. As you can see, here's the form. It's up, it's live, it's working. Everything on this form, on the pre-scheduled giving form, will process on May 2nd. It's not processing yet, so you won't see it on the leaderboard. And in fact, nothing will show on the leaderboard. But this is very important. The fundraising pages, all the donations made through the fundraising pages are being processed immediately. They are being paid now. So we wanted to have everything be consistent and everything held till May 2nd, but we weren't able to work that functionality out at this point. We'll work on it in the future. For now, anything made, any donations made through the fundraising pages are being processed right now, but they will not show up in the leaderboard. Excuse me. It will not show up in the leaderboard. Okay, so that's important that you tell your donors that. So that's pre-scheduled giving. It's happening. It's great. It's wonderful. What about these donation pages? Let's take a look. So if you watched, again, my last tutorial, you saw me set up some pages for the foundation. I walked you through how to register as a group and how to register as an individual, depending on what your needs were. So be sure, if you don't know what I'm talking about or you're confused, watch that tutorial. This ability to register for that will be up until the day of, so people can register as fundraisers all the way up until the day of. And look, I'm the top fundraiser for the foundation, a whopping $10. Go me. Now look at this. New and fascinating. This whole section right here. In the previous tutorial, I said, and made, like in big letters in the email I sent, you must push out this link. You cannot search for it on your page. At the time, that was true, and we were not sure if we would be able to get that up and going, that capacity to search for your individual fundraisers and groups. It worked. We've got it up. Glitches are worked out, and that is happening. So if anyone in the world comes to your profile page and wants to say, hey, who are these fundraisers? I want to support somebody. They can type in the information here, do a search, and find the fundraisers and groups for your organization. This is not this search box right here. It's not the same thing. Somebody that comes to the home page and just types in your name up here will find nothing. They have to go to your profile page and search for groups on your page. Okay, so that's what that is. So that's new and awesome. So people can search for that. Now, how do you, as a nonprofit, get this information on the back end? How do you find out who's doing the pre-scheduling and the fundraising giving? Not here. You don't find out on the kitsapgreatgive.org site. There's nothing here that's going to give you that information. To get that information, you need to go to your Kimbia login page. That is the same page that you went to register and to update your profile. That's the white page with the orange accents. So you will go to right up here, givingday.kimbia.com, and log in. I've already logged in here for you to save time. When you log in, your page will look slightly different from mine. This is mine, obviously. That's me, because I'm an admin for the entire site. So you will not be able to, see all the back ends of the pages or any of this stuff. You will have links on the side. You will not be an administrator, so you won't see this. You will see links. This is the one you really need to worry about, this orange guy right here. So go to givingday.cambia.com, log in, go to this button and click it. When you do, click this links button, you will have a page that looks extremely similar to this one. You will have your profile page link, just in case for whatever reason you didn't or couldn't get that link out of the URL bar or whatever. There it is right there. Your donations report, which I'm going to go over in detail in just a minute, and the embed code, the long awaited, much desired embed code. I believe that Shane will be sending out some emails with the embed code in it, but you don't need that. If you come here, you can get all the code you need right there to embed the giving form into your website. If you're watching this tutorial and you have no idea what I'm talking about or what embed means and you're starting to feel a small rise of panic, do not panic, do not worry. Simply forget that this entire thing right here exists. Just wipe it from your head and think, I will do that next year. This year, I am going to get the word out to my donors and have fun. And that's all you have to do. This embed is totally optional. It's just another tool that you can use to get more support for your organizations. You don't have to do anything with it if you don't want to. So there's your embed code. Donations report. This, on the other hand, I highly recommend doing something with. This donations report link will show you right now all about your pre-scheduled giving and fundraising. It will be the place that you come to on May 2nd to get your donor data live. So as the donations are coming in on May 2nd, this place is where you will go to get the information about those donors. After May 2nd, this is the place you will go to get your final donations report. So after we process all the payments and the refunds, there's always somebody that accidentally donates twice or whatever. So once all of that is done and you have your check in your hand in June, come here, click this link, and download your final donor report, your final donations report. We do not keep this data. If you email me or Shane or anybody else in, say, February of next year, of 2018, and say, hey, where do I get my donors from last year? You don't. It's gone. So be sure that in June, after you get your check, you come to this place and download all your donor data. Okay. And we have to wait. The reason we wait until June to give you the check is we have to wait for the credit card company to finish doing everything. So that's how long it takes them to get their stuff together. So I'll have more information on that after the giving day. But for now, remember how to get here, givingday.cambia.com links. Let's click this bad boy and see what it does. Donations report. So you'll follow my cursor down here and see it's an Excel file. What could ever be in it? If this happens, just click enable editing. No worries. Make it fair. There's nothing there. What's wrong? It's okay. Nothing's wrong. Follow my cursor down here to the bottom. See these tabs? This is offline donations and I don't have any, which is great because it is after all an online day of giving. So let's click the online tab right here. Okay, so online. Oh, look at that. We've got a fundraiser donation form and a multi-give form. What's that? Well, in this column right here, column C, you can see that I've gotten 2 donations, both from myself. Ha! You can donate on your own fundraising page. It's not cheating. One is the fundraiser donation form, and that's what I showed you in the last tutorial where I went through how to do that and make that donation. And this multi-give form is a donation I have pre-scheduled on the home page. So that's column C. Now here's my cursor again down here. I am going all the way to the end of the spreadsheet. Let's look at these 2 columns. T and U. Transaction result. Success. Woohoo! Pending. So success, that is the fundraising page, the one-time donation made on the fundraising page that was already processed the minute it went through. That is the fundraising transaction. This pending transaction is a pre-scheduled donation. That's how you tell who is pre-scheduling and who is making donations through your fundraising page. Fundraising, woohoo, success. Pending is pre-scheduled. This, advanced giving. They're giving in advance. Okay, so this is pre-scheduled, advanced, pending. This is fundraising, one-time success. So that's how you tell what's happening right now. On May 2nd, after some donations have come in and you download this form for the first time on May 2nd, it will look very different because all of the pre-scheduled gifts will have been processed and other donations will be coming in. So you hopefully will have a form that's got all these lines filled in with donations. So maybe it won't look too different. Maybe you'll only have 2, but maybe those 2 will be ginormous amounts. You never know. So yes, this is what you will see on May 2nd, except that it will hopefully have a lot more donations in your spreadsheet. Okay, and nothing will be pending for very long. So by 8 a.m. on May 2nd, all these pending transactions will have been completed. That is our goal, that by 8 o'clock in the morning, by the time you showered and coffeed and whatever, you can open up this link. You can download this link and all of these pendings will be processed. All your scheduled donations will be processed and showing on your leaderboard, etc. Okay? So just a quick review. You're going to givingday.kimbia.com. You're logging in. You're clicking links. You're clicking the donations report. And you're going to download a spreadsheet that has 3 tabs on it. And the online tab will show you in column C and columns T, I get down there, columns T and U, which donations are pending and which have already processed through the fundraisers. Now, on May 2nd, there will be more donations, and because it's updating live, you'll have to come back and check it. So if you check it at 8 a.m. and then come back at 10 and say, oh my gosh, nothing changed, it's okay, don't panic. You need to go back and download it again because it is updating in real time. And I highly recommend doing this because this is where, in this column right here, you see the email address. So people that have not chosen to be anonymous, you'll have an email address. You can thank them personally from you. The foundation will send them a receipt, an email receipt and confirmation of transaction. So we've got that part covered. But a thank you personally from you, it goes a long way to nurturing donors and keeping them interested in your cause and helping them feel appreciated for what they're doing. So there's the email address, also mailing address here if you wanted to send folks a newsletter or maybe a handwritten note to thank them. So all that information is important. I recommend going here multiple times on May 2nd and getting this information. You can thank people by name on Facebook. It's a great way to give donors recognition, so long as they want it. All right. So there's that. That is your Giving Day form. Now let's take one more look at one more thing. Let's go down here to the third tab, Fundraiser Progress. Okay, so look at this form, individual fundraiser registration, moi, group fundraiser registration, KC&E. So if you remember in the last tutorial that I did, or the previous tutorial that I did, I registered the program, Kitsap Center for Nonprofit Excellence, with the Kitsap Community Foundation as an example to show you of how you could use the group page. So as a nonprofit, if you're wanting to track which individual fundraisers are doing the best job, which ones aren't doing so hot, maybe they need encouragement, or whatever, you just want to, just because you're curious, you want to see who's making the most money and who might need a little help. This is where you go, fundraiser progress. So this doesn't give you the address or any of that stuff. This is to track the fundraisers themselves, not the transactions. It'll tell you the fundraiser, their email, how much they've made, what's the page, their page ID, and their web address. Okay, so this is the fundraiser page where you can track the individual person and groups. That's this tab. The online tab is the tab that you click to find out all about whether it's pre-scheduled or through a fundraiser page. And on May 2nd, it'll still say multi-give form, but it'll just be from your, it'll say that it's success, not pending. Okay. So that is your donation report. Don't forget that you can check it during May 2nd, and definitely don't forget to come back in June when all is said and done and download that final report for your records. Here's your embed code. Here is your profile page link. You get this by going to givingday.kinvia.com, clicking on the links button. So this is your home base for all information about your donations. You will see top fundraisers here, but you will not see pre-scheduled giving. You will be able to, your donors will be able to search for you here. Nothing will show on the leaderboard right now until May 2nd. And your pre-scheduled gifts are all in your donation sheet. So I hope that explains all about how to get the information that you need for your pre-scheduled giving and your fundraiser giving. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to call or email. You can email Shane or me, or you can call 360-698-3622. That's our main line. We're happy to help you. We are getting super busy right now. We're about ready to lock down the entire site. We're getting ready to go. Only 11 days left. So yeah, keep that in mind. It may take a little bit for us to get back to you, but we're working as fast as we can. So I hope this is wonderful for you guys, and these tools are things that are going to help you get more awareness and more funding for your organizations. And everybody, you're doing a great job. Have an awesome experience on May 2nd, and good luck in the Kitsap Great Give.